So Hans has a membership program. We just started this not long ago, depending on when you're
Facebook.
obviously watching the video. It involves, yes, it's the link is down below this video. We have a whole dedicated page to it. Also, I'm going to tell you about it, but you can go to alpinecaninereel.com and you will see it says join membership right there. There's a button right there.
It's a Facebook.
Yeah, it's a private. Yep,
private
I'm gonna
membership thing.
Yeah. So what it is, it's if the videos are great, and Hans has some great videos, but ultimately you need help with your dog, right? You have behavior modification issues, you have obedience issues, and this private Facebook group is where Hans personally helps you. The great thing here is that it's a library of things as the membership builds, as the people are asking questions. So you will also see other people's issues. So it's a wonderful hub of knowledge. You can upload the video of the issue, which is the big one, because Hans, you're going blind a lot of time. People telling you type, but video is the best way, correct? Yeah. So you have that opportunity inside this private Facebook group to upload your issue, and Hans will be there to help. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's an issue about the obedience itself, because when I started training dogs and all that, I did it from books and stuff. Nobody ever told me anything. I learned a lot on my own, and then I got some input from other people. But you can read something or listen to something and still do it wrong.
Yeah.
You need, unless you do it 100 times and they say, oh yeah, I forgot this and I forgot that. Where if you record your session and send me, download it, let's say on YouTube, and put it as a link,
whichever way, yeah,
and I look at it, I can immediately tell you what you're doing wrong,
right,
and what you should do better, and what you do good, and what you should do next.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what the group is all about. Right. And there's going to be two. There are, or it's already active. There are two ways to do it. One is the virtual hunts, and we're still expanding on the virtual hunts.
It's an artificial intelligence. I was gonna.
It's artificial intelligence where you can ask questions 24/7, and you will get an answer, and you won't get a generic answer which was collected by AI from internet. You get mine answer, because Gabor inserts my articles and my videos and my posts into the memory of the AI, and the AI reaches into their memory to answer your questions. And there's literally thousands of topics I wrote about, and even so it's active, we keep adding on it, continuously, and eventually it's gonna be like a big book of what I teach and my philosophy. So, book, you have everything there, but this will be just like an encyclopedia, like a book. You want to look at.
You ask your problem.
Yeah, you ask about Russian Revolution, right? So you go to Russian Revolution.
Won't have that in there, but
okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you want to see how to split atoms, so you go and look up split atom. In the encyclopedia, of course, we are not talking about stuff like that, but maybe we will one day.
So, and
so that's it. So that's the virtual hunts, what I call it, the artificial intelligence answers. And the beauty of it is that you don't have to worry about calling me at 2:00 at night, right? You can tap into it anytime, 24/7.
Yeah.
And then if you don't get the answer, or you can try to reformulate it, right? And if still don't get an answer, then you can ask me within the timeline, right?
Yeah.
And I will answer it. I'll go there every day and I see what somebody is asking, and I will answer a question personally. Okay.
Yeah. And another neat feature of the AI is if we have a video, let's say it's 30 minutes long, and you ask the question, but your answer lies like 10 minutes and 30 seconds into the video, well, it'll start the video at that 10 minutes and 30 seconds where the answer is to your question. Now that's powerful, because we have a lot of video in the course, and that's a huge time saver, and also just pinpoints you to where the issue, where your answer is. So yeah, please click below this video, and the link is there. And also, again, you can go to alpinecaninereel.com, and it says join membership. There's a button. All right, guys. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. If you're a new listener, welcome. If you're a veteran, welcome back. Today, we're going to talk about how to introduce a badass dog to a new handler.
Aggressive dog.
Aggressive.
Well, you know what? A lot of there's many situation where dog trainer has to handle aggressive dog, right? Like or law enforcement, they buy dog from Europe.
They're looking for,
and they want a badass dog, but the dog won't accept new handler just because he forked over 20 grand.
The Kohler book, it says just because you have the dog, you cannot show them the receipt. Like,
yeah, oh, he says that.
It literally says in the book.
Yeah,
right in the beginning of the book.
Yeah, that's right. So you gotta know what to do, and it's pretty simple, really. Yeah. You can use food, and people say, "Oh, Hans, you say you shouldn't use food." No, that's not what I'm saying. Pay attention, focus like a laser beam.
Okay.
Don't tell me I'm saying something which I'm not just because you don't understand or you forgot what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What I'm saying about food is when you train the dog, don't use food as a motivator. So don't make him work and drive.
Yeah, training, basically.
Right.
Don't use it for training. And you talked about that there's a difference between using food for
training and bonding.
Bonding at the table, you give it a little scrap or whatever. Yeah.
Right. So you can use food for bonding because, the leader eats first. So, lion or wolf, they kill something.
Yeah.
Antelope or, zebra or whatever. Yeah. And the dominant lion or leader of the dogs eats first.
Yeah.
And then when he's done, he backs off, so he let the other members of the pack eat. Mm-hmm. And so when you are eating your dinner, I have dogs next to me, and people, I can't stand it, they look at you. When you eat, I said, well, get a shrink, man. Doesn't bother me, right? Yeah. The dog looks at me, And then when I'm done eating, I take a little morsel of food and give it to the dog.
Yeah.
Right? And the dog, they don't care how much you gave them.
Yeah,
the activity, it's a bonding. It actually induces oxytocin again. I'll talk a lot about oxytocin, which is a bonding hormone. And the leader does that, so that one of the ways you can establish leadership position. You're giving the food to the dog, not for performance of specific command, you just give it to him.
Yeah.
Because you're done with your food.
Yeah.
Right? Just like the lion or wolf or whatever pack animal. Okay?
Yeah.
Predator. And so when you get a dog, like you are a law enforcement, for example, and you get this dog and he's in the crate at the airport and he want to kill you, right? So you're afraid to open the crate because he may run off and bite you in process of doing it, and then you chase the dog between the jumbo jets, right?
Yeah.
So leave the dog in a crate, go home, drive in your garage, close the door, right? And then you take the dog, and I use Kentucky Fried Chicken through the door, right? Food,
Yeah.
Dog didn't eat for 16 hours on the flight, or more sometimes. Yeah. And you give him a chicken, so he says, oh, this guy's cool, right? So he's less likely to mess you up.
Chances if it goes down.
Right. So, and I have to say, I never got bit by a dog who just arrived, right? Mm-hmm. So the dog is glad to come out of the crate, and all that. But some dogs, especially the ones kind of stay in the back of the crate, you don't want to reach there.
Yeah, you told me when I picked up my female, like, do not reach into the crate if she's backing up.
Right, because she's going to
Yeah.
fuck you up.
Yeah.
So if you have a dog, you're not sure what he's gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Take that crate in your kennel. You should have a kennel, outdoor kennel with a top, so the dog can climb and run away.
Yeah.
Because they can climb that 6-foot fence. You
Yeah.
have a ceiling there.
Yeah.
And pushes a crate inside of the kennel door first.
Mm-hmm.
And then lean over the kennel and open the door and back out of the kennel, leave the crate and the dog in that kennel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't want him to come like bat out of hell and take your face,
Yeah.
right? So you lean over the crate and open the door and just get out.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so the crate stays inside of that kennel for a while. And then, you can also, if the dog gets out, you can pull the crate out.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure that kennel is in fenced area. So if the dog somehow
Goes
goes
around.
around you,
Yeah.
he doesn't go into Blue Yonder back to Czech Republic,
Yeah.
right? Because they don't know you from Adam,
Yeah.
right? And you want a dog which is not making friends with everybody because you want a protection dog, right?
Yeah.
So you don't want him really to be super chummy with everybody,
Yeah.
And I'm giving worst case scenario, right? The most some dogs they come out and you put a leash on them and they're fine. Most of them, 95, 80, 95, 98% of them are like that.
Yeah.
But you have that 5 to, and you never know which dog it's gonna be, right?
You don't know what that 5%, the
Yeah.
2%.
So what I do, I push the dog in a kennel,
Yeah.
right? Open it up, and when the dog gets out, I'll drag the crate out because I want to leave it in there.
Yeah.
Or if you worry about it, just leave the crate there. And now, let's say I pull the crate out, so now dog is in the kennel, and there is a bucket clipped to the fence, so he cannot flip it. You fill it up with water, and they have water all the time, right? But no food, right? And so, I'm coming to the kennel and dog is barking at me and want to kill me, right? So what I do, I take morsel of the food, like a chicken, and a little tiny piece, like a half a size of a pinky.
So not like a quarter of
Just
a chicken.
No, yeah, just
Yeah.
for the taste of it.
Just a little,
right?
yeah.
And cooked like fried chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Not
I'm getting
necessarily
hungry.
Not necessarily raw. Raw is okay too, but some dogs never had raw, so they will know what the hell it is. Right?
Nice, juicy fried chicken.
So dog is hungry. He was across the ocean on an airplane for 16 hours, sit in Amsterdam there for another 8 before he got on the flight.
Yeah.
So he's hungry.
Yeah.
And people, it's horrible to eat. Don't worry, they're predators. They don't have to eat for 3 days, so it's no big
Totally
deal,
fine,
right?
yeah.
But they're hungry.
Yeah.
So then you walk to the kennel, right? And the dog is looking at you. Come to the kennel, and the dog is looking at you. Just open the door, motherfucker. I'll kill you, right?
Yeah.
Give you that look. Or they bark at you, So you don't want to open the kennel like that.
Either way,
right?
yeah.
And or dog just stand there, and as soon as you open it, it'll attack you, right? Again, I'm talking 2% of the
Yeah.
dogs, right?
Yeah.
Or you get dog in training and he attack his owner, and so you're dealing with that. That's another thing.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about law enforcement. They just got a dog.
Yeah.
So I am. I take the chicken,
Yeah.
right? I come to the kennel and I stick it through the fence, and if the dog doesn't pay attention to it, I just flick it in and walk away. A little tiny morsel. So dog is still hungry.
Yeah.
But he get the chicken.
Yeah.
So you are like the bearer of good news, right? Food, right?
Yeah.
So, and then like 2-3 hours later, you come back, and again, chicken, throw it in, and after a while, the dog, you keep doing it,
Yeah.
separate at least 2 hours apart, and this may take several days.
Yeah.
Right.
So don't chit chat with the dog kind of
No,
thing.
no,
You
just
like
put it there,
Yeah.
walk away.
Yeah.
right? And yeah, don't try to talk them into being your friend by being cute, right?
Yeah.
Don't just chicken, walk away. Chicken, walk away. Remember, you are the leader, and you're sharing your food with the dog, like a wolf or lion, right? With this, with this pride or with this pack. After a while, you will see the dog sees you coming towards you. They start wagging their tail, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're like happy. Oh, I'm so freaking hungry. He's bringing me a little piece of chicken again.
Yeah.
And they're happy.
Yeah. So it went from I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. To now I'm happy wagging tail, but you're still not really there. I mean, you could probably now go there and put the dog on leash and all that, but I would wait still. I would still keep doing it for a while. You know, this may take 7 days.
Okay.
And then when dog is really happy, you both train dog, right? Or dog has some training.
Yeah.
So before you give them the treat, I tell them, lehni, down. Right? This is not teaching them obedience, but down command is a very submissive command. So you're teaching the dog, I'm the leader, you are the follower. And when they lay down, I share the piece of chicken with them.
Okay, so that's a sign when they lay down on your command, you're getting somewhere with the dog too, right? A little bit.
No, that's not what that's true. But right. I'm getting somewhere, but mainly what I'm trying to go to is to make the dog understand that I'm in leadership position.
That's what I mean,
right.
Yeah.
Not that they're doing down.
No, it's the trained dog. That's not my point. My point is that they're actually seeing you as a
they start seeing me more as a leader. So first of all, they see me as a leader because I'm sharing food with him. I can even take a little piece of that fried chicken and eat it in front of him and then give it to him. You know, they can do that too if you want to be really cruel. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you can do that, okay? And then you tell him down and dog goes down and he's happy and then you walk away and he's looking at you like, oh, he's leaving, right? Now this is the time you can start putting leash on the dog. So you open the kennel door and always open the kennel door in, never out, right? Because when you're opening the door in the kennel towards the dog, in, the dog will back off from the door. When you open the door out towards you, you generate gap and dog may fly out of there like bat out of hell, and now you're chasing dog which you don't know around your property.
So that way you still have a chance to pull them back.
Right. If you're coming and he tries to go through that little gap you created.
Yeah.
And the gap is growing much slower when you're opening the door in than if you open out. Just picture it, right? Again, that side wall, right? And if the dog tries to get through that, you just can close it or just kind of bang the dog a little bit with the door, say, get back, pop, pop, him a little bit, and the dog kind of backs off. And then you come and hook up that leash on the dog. Don't grab him. He has a choker on, hopefully. If not, you got to put choker on him, which is another hurdle.
Yeah.
But let's say he has a choker on, right?
Yeah.
Don't touch anything on the dog. Just take that clip and attach it to the ring on the choker without grabbing the dog somehow, right? Because you don't know if the dog likes it or not yet, because you don't know the dog. And then you just take the dog out and take him out of and when you have him on leash, you tell him sit and make him a little correction if he doesn't, and then pet him and say, good boy, in the language in which he was trained with proper accent. Right? So you say hodný if it's Czech dog, right? Or German. So is brav. That's good boy, right? In German. Or if it's in English, you say good boy, right? Which I don't recommend training dogs in English, always foreign language. And there's reason for it. That's different podcast.
Yeah.
And you pet him, and by touching him again, you're inducing oxytocin and you're bonding again.
Yeah.
Right? And then you can take the dog for a walk. You just walk out of the kennel,
make a little loop, maybe 20 feet, and then come back and put him back in the kennel. You know, and then you can feed him finally.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what you do. You know, don't rush it. Don't rush it. You know, I've seen video of guy who just was wrestling the dog and all that. You know, that's one way to do it, but you know, he would, and it was on TV. Somebody videotaped it, and the guy got himself into trouble. I personally don't have much problem with it. You know, to physically subdue the dog and win on him by wrestling him down to the ground. But you have some dogs, just because I lost your fight with you doesn't mean, me being the dog, doesn't mean I'm not hate your guts, right? I probably still am. So it's better to do it the way I'm saying, because we do it through bonding. You know, you know, and the dogs are pack-oriented animals, and they have to have a leader. They'll turn into one, and this is a good start for the you building the relationship. You the leader, dog the follower. When you're wrestling with the dog, you know, then you can win the fight, and dog may be submissive, and you may be dominant to the dog physically. But you may not necessarily be a leader. You know, somebody may beat me up, but I'm still not respecting them, right? Okay, so
makes sense.
So, you know, but it works on some dogs and stuff that subduing, but I wouldn't do it. It's just for many reasons. One of the reasons, if somebody has it on video, you are screwed for the rest of your life as a dog trainer. And on top of it, it may not work, and plus you may get hurt, and it's just not. It's you know, it may work, but I wouldn't do it that way.
But what you were saying, that's an effective way of of creating that or start building that trust and bond.
Also, when you wrestle the dog, you know, literally wrestle him on his back and pin him down to the ground and stuff. You have a dominancy over the dog, not necessarily leadership position. So the dog will respect you as long as you are dominant or able to be dominant and strong.
But the moment
you trip and fall, your own dog may attack you, right?
Just the way nature works, right?
Right. He's just waiting for opportunity to become weak. There is a zoo in Prague, and no, everybody always laughs. Don't laugh, because it's not laughing matter. And next to that zoo used to be an institution for, you know, people who are crazy, right? And people, oh yeah, zoo and crazy. Oh no, please don't do it. And the one of the inmate escaped and was hiding in the zoo. And it was after the hours, so they sent a canine team there to look for the guy. And the guy was up on the tree, right? And the canine handler didn't see him nor the dog. And as they were walking under him, that guy on the tree, the canine team was walking under him, the crazy guy jumped and knocked the canine handler down, and the dog saw that his handler is in weak place, so he sided with the bad guy, with the crazy guy, and attacked his own handler.
Wow.
Right? And that happens when you are not properly bonded with the dog or trained, okay? This is a general genetic propensity for the dog to do that. And it's very important that if you have a personal protection dog, that you practice this. You know, you get a strange decoy coming at you, push you down, and you fall down, have a muzzle on the dog. And as you fell down, you want to see the dog attack the bad guy who pushed you and not you. And a lot of times the dog will attack the handler because he's now in weak position, right? And the reason for that may be because they don't have a proper relationship, or the genetic propensity for the dogs to do that is that such. So what needs to be done when you train dog like that is, the decoy pushes the handler down, handler goes down on the ground with the muzzle, and if the dog attacks the handler instead of the decoy comes from behind and grab the dog, flanks him, or maybe hits him a little bit with a stick to get the attention back to the handler, to the decoy.
So he'll learn that, hey, that's what I should
In
be
this
doing.
situation, I
Yeah.
should be doing this.
Okay.
And you basically are defeating the dog's genetic propensity to do the wrong thing. You should do that in our workouts. We've done it before.
I know,
actually.
but specifically to
But it's a good idea, because if the bad guy knocks you down, last thing you need is your own dog to attack you.
yeah. If you enjoyed this content so far, please subscribe to our channel. Also, Hans has a podcast channel called Dog Training for Life. Check that out so you can listen to the audio version.
As a matter of fact, there was a video of something from PetSmart or somewhere.
Yeah, the bulldog.
That bulldog, yeah.
Yeah, it went after
Yeah,
I know it was full, but it still went after the owner basically.
Yeah, and that was the reason for it.
Yeah,
you know. So, again, when you're getting the new dog, you need to bond with him and not to dominate him. You need to show him you're the leader.
Yeah.
And all that. And then, of course, further training, you need to reinforce that by, teaching the dog, okay, if I'm knocked down, just don't go after me.
Yeah. No, it makes sense, but also as you're talking about genetics and the way nature works too, sometimes.
The dogs in the pack, they, especially the second one in charge, like you have a hierarchy, you have the leader, and then you have a second one.
Yeah.
That second one will periodically probe the leader if he's still strong enough.
Okay.
And if he's not strong enough,
Then
he's going to come after him.
yeah.
That's just how it works.
Yeah.
And it's good to train the dog to stay on your side.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah.
But that's a little different from the handling aggressive dog when you get him. But it ties into it. It's jigsaw puzzle into itself. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Great. All right. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Make sure you subscribe, share, all that good stuff. All that information is down below. A lot of things. But also, if you're interested in purchasing some videos from Hans to learn about personal protection, it's a
Go to Alpine Canine Real. The fluorescent green text on the right bottom corner.
or
of
below
your
the
screen.
video, or at the beginning of the video, at the end of the
And
video.
yeah. And you can call me.
Yeah, you can call Hans.
And don't texting me if you can call me. Just call me, okay?
Contact Hans.
Contact. Yeah, you can text. But
Yeah, text Hans.
I know today's society texts more than calls.
Yeah.
But you don't be bothering me if you just call.
Yeah.
If I don't want to talk to you, I just tell you I don't want to talk to you.
Which is a rare occurrence with Hans.
Yeah, I'm not good.
But
But I may be busy, so I'll call you a little later.
Yeah, you say that you call back. Also, if you're looking for a puppy or a fully trained adult, Hans is your man. These dogs come in from the Czech Republic. They're flown in, so Hans can fill you in on the details of it. So
Again, call me,
call Hans and
or email, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll go either way.
Either way.
The fastest way is just to call me.
Yeah, it's the fastest way, and
Yeah.
I guess we'll see you guys next time.
Ahoy.